Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about how to selectively delete figure plots in an axes object in a MATLAB GUI. This is from a question somebody had on one of my other videos. So here I have the GUI that I'm going to be working with. I have a simple axes, so here axes, it's called plot data, the tag is plot data. And I have three push buttons. The first one is called plot 1 and 2. I'm going to plot two plots. On here one of them is going to be y is equal to x squared. The second one is going to be y is equal to x cubed. And then here, when you press this button, it should delete plot 1, which is y is equal to x squared. And here, when you push this, it should delete plot 2, which is y is equal to x cubed. So let me get rid of this and get rid of this. And so here I already have the GUI file, .m file, set up the way that I like. There's no initializations in this because it's just push buttons. So here we're going to code up these three push buttons. So this is for the plotting the data. So the first thing I want to do is get my the actual data that I want to plot. So I'm going to say x is equal to 0 in steps of 0.01 to 1. y1 is going to be equal to x squared. y2 is equal to x cubed. Oops, x cubed. Okay. And now we want to select the axes that we want to plot on, and if you remember, it's called plot data. So I'm going to say axes, and I'm selecting handles.plot data. I'm going to clear the axes. I'm going to hold on so that it plots both y1 and y2, and I'll put the grid on just for fun. And then here we're going to plot them. And the important thing is to, usually when you plot, you'll just use the plot command. But here you want to specify which plot it is. So you're going to say P1 or whatever you want here. So I'm going to say P1 just because it's a nice name for it, is plot. I'm going to plot Y1, and we'll do that in black. And then P2, we're going to plot X, Y2, and we'll do that in red. And those will both be on the plot because of this hold on command here. And then the important thing is to assign these into the base workspace, as I went over in my other videos about GUIs. And here we have P2. Okay, so now in the delete plot 1, we want to first eval in the P1 plot. So we'll say P1 is equal to eval in base P1. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that the correct axes are selected. It doesn't matter for this one because the axis, there's only one axis, but if you have multiple plots or axes in your GUI, you'll need to select the right one. And then the next thing we'll do is just delete P1, and that's it. And then we'll do the same thing here. We need to evaluate in P2, like this, and then we'll select the axes as such, and then we'll delete P2. And then if we save that and we run it, F5, change folder, and here's the GUI. And if I press plot 1 and 2, it'll plot both remember the x squared here, y1, and that's in black, and then x cubed is y2, it's plotting that in red. Now if I want to delete the black one, I'll press delete plot 1, it deletes plot 1. If I want to delete the red one, delete plot 2. I can press it again, I can do plot 2 first and then plot 1. And then one thing to note here is that if I do delete plot 1 and then if I do it again, I'm going to press it one more time, so I'm going to press it now. You can see down here you get an error, and that's because there is no, since I deleted it, there's now no P1 to delete because it's trying to evaluate in something that doesn't exist. So it needs to exist. So one way to do that that you could do is to disable these delete buttons if the plot doesn't actually exist. But I didn't do that. This is just a simple tutorial on deleting specific plots. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching.